Okay, people, here it is. This is what you've been waiting for, the review. And I know a lot of people have already done this show, and I feel like I'm kind of late to the party, because literally it's a party that's over. Kind of to me, because I didn't review it the first time. I had to watch a few episodes. I am talking about OKKO, Let's Be Heroes. Now, I've seen promos of this show before when it was coming out, in between the Teen Titans Go Night Begins to Shine, which completely overshadowed the OKKO premiere. So, with this show, I'm going to talk about it. So, this show is basically about a boy who's optimistic and is training to be a hero at this store called Lakewood Plaza Turbo. And it's actually one of those standard shows that kind of look very similar to each other. Because this show is exactly like Steven Universe. Allow me to explain. Here you got KO, an optimistic boy who's training to be a hero. That's like basically Steven training to be a crystal gem. That's like basically what it's about. But with the show, there are actually characters in this show that are actually very similar to Steven Universe. KO is Steven, Enid is Pearl, Rad is Amethyst, Mr. Gar is Garnet, and Carol is Grey Universe. Well, not really. Role reversal. The mom is the one that takes care of KO, and it's kind of, when you think about it, it's basically Greg taking care of Steven and Carol taking care of KO. He doesn't have a father in the show. Sorry about that stutter for a second. But, it's kind of a big mystery. Like, we already know who Steven's mom is. Rose Universe. But we don't know who KO's dad is. I keep having this theory. Everybody keeps having this theory. Oh, it's Mr. Gar. He's the father of KO and the husband to Carol. Because that's not true. There are some things that kind of link to his relationship with Carol. Like, he gets so squirrely and scared when it comes to her. Like, in one of the episodes, like, Face Your Fears, he's scared of this younger version of KO's mom. And I don't know. And she's like, how could you do this to me? And why did you bring a sandwich? What's with the sandwich? Okay. I'm going to talk about the stories. The stories are, actually really good stories. Like the first one, for example, where he goes to Lakewood Plaza Turbo, he has a book. Not just a book, but a book full of training cards that are very similar to Pokemon. And if you look really carefully on the binder, you can see a Cartoon Network logo, like, plastered on his binder. You get it? Because it's a Cartoon Network show. Regular show already did that. With the freaking water tower in the Thanksgiving special. The stories overall, some are heartwarming, some are cool, some are kind of meh, some are really great. Like, there's this other one called We've Got Pests, and it's about these 3 kids who have these trends, and they kind of lose control, they go out of control until Enid tells them what they want to do with their lives, and then in the end of the episode, they move on in life, like, this Peach called Peach is actually writing a novel, Who Am I? And Chilling Cat, whoever's name is the purple cat, is an optometrist kind of guy who checks eyes. And, the lizard guy is a father now, and, he thanks Enid for her advice. That's, when people say that, it's going to be like Steven Universe, there are also going to be some heartwarming moments, and those are one of those heartwarming moments. Or, let's say, you're everybody's sidekick, where KO tries to be helpful and help people. He actually helps some people out. I mean, he succeeds, while some others he doesn't get, except this white bird in the end, who has limited speech and only communicates by squawking. But he's able to say a couple words thanks to KO. And there's a skeleton in there that's very similar to the Undertale skeleton, Samos. Yeah, I think that's the name, I don't know. And there are characters in the show that are kind of referenced a little bit. I mean, there's this villain called Mr. Boxman, who's kind of like an Eggman / Robotnik kind of guy, because of the body and his motives. And then you got these robots that are like his children. And there's this one girl that looks very similar to Peridot, and a girl voiced kind of maybe by Peridot, because she sounds just like him. It's that girl who has the communicating skills with computer and stuff. It's like a little, Chloe, like from We Bare Bears, except this one's with technology, now to college students. Now with the animation. The animation is, I can tell that the animation is trying, but it's Flash. As we all know, I have a grudge when it comes to Flash animated shows. Teen Titans Go, okay. Ben 10 reboot, hell no! Powerpuff Girls reboot, I'm going to review the 4th Powerpuff Girl episode. Just you wait. Wait until this is over. Now, there's nothing really wrong with the animation. All the action scenes are in the right place. They got the punching, they got the action, they got all this stuff. My main concern is the flesh tone skin on the characters. Sometimes they range from being pinkish, reddish, other times beige, but they just can't seem to put all of them together, and sometimes some frames drop so slow that it's going way too fast, like the show just pressed the fast forward button. So yeah, I kind of give credit to the animators for making it look really awesome and action-packed. There are actually more action-packed scenes than Teen Titans Go. And I've already seen a reference of a SpongeBob episode where the OKKO theme is playing, and then the Teen Titans Go just gets angry, and then they say, Titans Go! And then just smacks down on Squidward, which is apparently OKKO in that video. Now, when people say that this is a Steven Universe clone, here's what I'm going to say. Rebecca Sugar sings Love Like You at the end of Steven Universe, right? Well, she also sings It's Only Magic at the end of OKKO Let's Be Heroes. She sings a song. Well, Love Like You is played on piano. It's Only Magic is played by a mariachi band, which is cute. And I'm going to say this right now. I don't know, I know people have said this constantly in the comments, but I don't know if other people have said this right now. At the end of the credits, all the characters are doing action moves in Hanna-Barbera sound effects. Do you remember the Hanna-Barbera logo? Do you know the one with all those Hanna-Barbera cartoons and then Fred Flintstone's face is plastered on the Hanna-Barbera? KO's face is plastered in the front of the Cartoon Network Studios logo. That's really awesome. That's a callback to Hanna-Barbera. And I don't see, Regular Show didn't do it. Steven Universe didn't do it. Adventure Time didn't do it. Why did OKKO do it? And, there's this one thing I really hate. It's not about the show, but the credits. The ripple is gone. It's just it's just the new Cartoon Network logo. It's not the ripples. What happened to the ripples? The regular show finale had the ripples, but why didn't OKKO? That's a little nitpick right there. So overall, this show is really good. Some points it may be kind of sloppy when it comes to animation mistakes, and the flesh tone pale characters can get a little scrawny, but overall this show is a golden gem in Cartoon Network. Regular show may be dead and out, but it's good to see OKO take its place as probably being one of the best modern cartoons of all time, especially for Cartoon Network standards. Do you think Infinity Train will get a chance?